Well, it was spring break when it was like, oh, like it's starting to pick up, and then like we're on the way to Port A, and that's when mom and dad were oh yeah, you're not gonna go to school next week. But I didn't think like it would be the rest of the school year. I thought it'd be that week, maybe like for 2 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I did not expect it to not be in school still.
Governor Abbott says Texas schools will stay closed for the rest of the school year.
School logo right here. It's the Central Catholic. That's one thing that's so great about the schools. Everyone cares, you know. So they made these masks. So always repping, even in times of troubles, in the COVID times. Still always repping. You know what it is. We're at my high school, Central Catholic, downtown San Antonio, North St. Mary Street. That's where I spent the last 4 years. I came back here. We had a canned food drive. We drove through over here. And then there were some teachers, and we just opened up the trunk, and they got these canned foods.
This is not complicated, people. Stay home, save lives.
The city of San Antonio and Bexar County are ordering residents to hunker down as COVID-19 spreads in our community. Non-essential businesses will be forced to shut down starting Tuesday at midnight until April 9th.
As a Central Catholic student, as you can see, Central is right there. You can see it from across the street. Just a short little walk. I mean, I wouldn't walk, I would drive, but every single morning, this is where you would go. This is where everybody went. Their business is probably 95% students, but this is where you go. You get your breakfast tacos. You could get lunch. I've seen people get enchiladas and stuff during breakfast. El Nogal. Oh man.
So should we get tacos from here? You want to get tacos from here?
Honestly, the only reason we went here is because it's just so close to the school. We can get better tacos somewhere else.
How has been doing like school at home?
Sucks. Like I said, we weren't supposed to do anything, and now we're getting more work just because that counts as our attendance. People there are like, yeah, we're not going back to school at all, and that's when schoolwork started to get just so stupid, because that's when they announced that we weren't going to take finals. So if we're not going to take finals, and I've already got accepted to the school I'm going to next year, then what's the point of me even finishing the school year? Like, my grades literally mean nothing at this point. I'm not working towards an end to take a final exam.
So what was supposed to happen with graduation?
So what was supposed to happen was we're supposed to all be at the Quarry. It's like a shopping center, and so we're all supposed to go there because, you know, it's a big-ass parking lot. And they're supposed to project on a screen, like, a picture of us. And then they would say, like, oh, there would be, like, Joseph Palomero, right? For us graduating. And then you'd honk your horn like the Spurs just won an NBA championship or something. But a bunch of dudes in my class, I really didn't care, but a bunch of dudes in my class got all mad about that idea. So we're changing it now. So the plan for graduation now is we're all going to be on the football field. We're going to all sit 6 feet apart. And Stuco president's going to say a prayer. The valedictorian's going to say a speech. And then they're going to call our names. And then we're going to go home. It's going to be super quick. And each person's only allowed 2 guests. And they're going to be spread out too. That's it. Just at first I was like, damn, I don't really know what to think, but now I'm just kind of over it, just kind of ready to move on. You know, school's coming to a close, and I know there's going to be better things in the future. This shouldn't be the best thing or the worst thing that's ever happened to me, so I've really just, like, came to accept what's happening and just ready to move on. So the best thing that's come out of this whole quarantine is I got to get a dog. And I wanted one for a long time, so since we're just sitting at home, my mom was like, oh, this would be a good time to get one. So we looked. We found, like, before we got the one that we have now, we looked at 3 other dogs. And each one, the owner was like, yeah, sorry, like, it had already got adopted, or, like, the owners were just, like, hard to work with. We saw this one. It's a Lab Retriever. He's real nice. His name was, like, Pippi. I was like,
I was like, I don't know about that. Like the pictures we saw of him, he was just looked a little wimpy. I was like, I don't know about this dog. And his name's Pippi. I was like, what type of name is that, right? But we got in contact with the owner. She was like, we changed his name to Picasso because it looked like he stepped in paint. And I was like, oh, that's a good name. So she was like, y'all want to meet him? And I was like, yeah, I want to meet him. And so like we met at this park, and like I fell in love with him. So he is a puppy. He's only a couple months old. So the puppies have their challenges. He wants to bite everything. He poops and pees everywhere. He's a pain in the neck, but like I love him. He just makes having to stay at home just easier and better, honestly. Yeah, he's my little baby.